As we can see this weekend, Kaylor's decision to get baptized, this is evidence that Christian education helps foster our kids having a deeper relationship with Jesus. My name is Carol Velasquez from Bronx, New York, a receptionist at a dermatology clinic here in Ringgold, Georgia. I wasn't raised Adventist because my dad is Catholic and my mom is Seventh-day Adventist, but we didn't go to church. The only way that I was able to go to church was with my mom's mom, my grandmother, and she was the one that would take me to church some Sabbaths, not every Sabbath. I don't know, it was really until I was the age of 12 when I got to go to spend the summer with an aunt and uncle in Chicago, Illinois. They were going to church. They were active members in their church over there in Chicago. I just started learning about Adventists more during that trip because I was with them for a whole month. I actually did decide to get baptized that summer. They had made a calling in the church and I accepted Jesus in my life. Before that, I kind of felt like something in my life was missing, during my whole childhood. Well, my dad was an alcoholic too, so that was pretty tough too. I want to say had affected my childhood. And that summer, being there with my aunt and uncle, learning about Jesus and learning about another way of life, apart from what I was raised in, because living with an alcoholic father was very difficult. It was a tough, so when they made the calling in the church, I was just I don't know, just something in me was I need Jesus in my life. So that was, yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I just think about it and I'm yeah, it brings me back to that point. I do remember it clearly because it was one of the best feelings in my life. And I was only 12 years old.
But it's still fresh.
It really is still fresh in me. I remember my uncle, but he's the one that made the calling because he was the youth pastor there in the church at North Shore Church in Chicago. And I just remember it just so clearly. It was just an awesome day, awesome feeling. Just something in me was just, I don't know, I felt such a, I don't know if I could say relief or, yeah, it was just a wonderful feeling. Yeah, it really was. Actually, the following year after that happened, my parents wanted to get me out of New York City, out of the Bronx, out of that neighborhood, which was not a good environment for teenagers. And so they were let's send you with your aunt and uncle. And that was the year that I actually got baptized when I was 13, living with my Aunt Jenny and my Uncle Peter, who's a pastor. And then I got a little homesick, is why I went back home to New York. This was very tough. When I was 17 years old, my dad, he actually threw me out of my house. That was really tough, actually, because yeah, it was really tough. Then my mom actually called my Aunt Jenny and Uncle Peter. So then I got to go for my last year in high school, the Maplewood Academy. So I got to go there, and it was really a neat experience there. I feel like that experience was much of a breath of fresh air. I just felt like I fit in, and I felt like we had a little family there. Even though it started from something really hard and difficult, being kicked out of my home, but yet having that chance and opportunity to go to an Adventist school, to go to the academy and experience that, it just turned out in a positive way for my life. Kaylor, I just want to tell you I love you. I'm proud of you for making this decision to follow Jesus and to get baptized. I know your dad is also very happy. It's been the best news all year. I just also want you to know that I'll always be here for you and the family as well. And I'm just so happy that we can be here to share this special occasion with you. And we love you, and just keep God first in your life.
Well, Kaylor, congratulations. You've made me very proud. And son, you've really grown up this year. You've matured beyond my expectations. And son, I've always loved you. No matter what you've done, no matter what you said, no matter if you make mistakes or do something really great. Son, I've always loved you because you're mine. And today, Kaylor, this is a very special day where you choose Christ to be the centerpiece of your life. And son, it's choices that you'll make on a minute-by-minute basis, a day-by-day. And Kaylor, I just want to be here for you, continue to encourage you. And this means so much. I just love you so much, and no more today than yesterday. But I'm sure there are angels in heaven that are singing praises and rejoicing today because of this decision. And this is great that you've made a public statement by getting baptized. And I want you to know that we're all here for you and that we love you and will always be supportive of you. And I just can't wait to see what God does in your life.